Hi guys, and welcome back to Lads of the Past Nostalgia. This is the Christmas edition. It's the second part. How are we feeling, guys?
All right, all right.
Good, good.
Yeah, it's been a week since we last recorded, so I don't know what we
Yeah,
recorded.
yeah. These jumpers and these hats are proper stinking and minging now because it's obviously been so long. Um, so yeah, before we start and dive straight into it, I want to introduce the panel. So we've got Bren
How you doing, Sonny? How you doing, Liam? Merry Christmas.
and we've got Liam.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas. He's on the Graham Torrington vibes. And just again, before we start, just for the listeners who haven't already, if any of you can hear that.
No.
No.
Oh, I know what you're trying to do, you horrible bastard. It's
So,
whamming everyone.
I'm trying to wham everyone.
I will add that in. I will add the audio in.
Please add that in. That was a fail. That was a fail. So part two, guys. Christmas nostalgia, the sort of final installment as well. And we obviously briefly spoke about like the sort of run up to Christmas when you was at school, your break up from school or work, the Christmas traditions like decorations, Christmas Eve traditions, Christmas Day traditions, and the Boxing Day traditions. Now we're going on to sort of like the fun side of it, in Liam's opinion, I think as well. We're going for best and worst. So I'm going to kick it off with your best and worst Christmas memory, and I'm not going to start with Liam because we want to start. We want to start on a high. So Bren, your best and worst Christmas memory. This is where I'm talking around the Christmas time.
Yeah, I think the best one that definitely sticks to mind is the year I got the NES. So I got the Nintendo NES. But for some reason, I don't know why, I kind of asked for the Master System 2. Yeah. But I ended up with the NES, which is still an upgrade, I think, on it. And I can remember getting it, and I got the Mario and Duck Hunt double cartridge, Paperboy, which is one of my all-time favorite games,
Paperboy's a good
retro,
game.
Great game.
and Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. And it was brilliant, you know. But to make it an even better,
Liam's sidekick there.
I'm too fat for woolly jumpers.
Bit of side boob going off.
Thanks for trying anyway, Liam. Thanks for trying.
But what made it better? What made it a great memory is my sister ended up with the Master System 2.
Oh,
So I mean, she's only a few years younger than me.
They got the presents wrong.
Yeah, but
they were just like, fuck, don't say anything.
you're sharing
Just
it. You're sharing
leave it. Yeah. Like
but I don't know if you guys
twat.
remember, but for some fucking reason, sorry for the F bomb.
It's fine. Bro.
She ended up with a hockey game called Slapshot.
Wicked game.
That was a good game.
Honestly, mate,
what a game.
Don't get me wrong, I smashed the Nintendo game, mate, but I was in my sister's room every day playing Slapshot, mate. I loved it. And I'm thinking to myself, why did my sister end up with a Master System 2, which she didn't even fucking ask for? And then they got her a hockey game.
They got it wrong. They got it wrong. Your mum and dad were pissed, and they were wrapping presents, and they literally put your label on it. And then when you opened up Christmas, they both just did this look. Nothing else was said. They just went, and then when in the kitchen, you could hear him whispering. And like, I bet if you really thought back, you could hear him whispering like, "You got the wrong present. Like, what have you gave her the wrong one? Like, just don't say anything." And that's all that was said. That was all that was said. That's all that was said. Telling you.
And if I'm completely honest with you, Sonny, yeah, my worst memory is the day when I wasn't excited for Christmas anymore.
Oh,
do you know what I mean? Do you know
you
when
said
you
you love it? You said you love it.
No, what I mean is I love Christmas. What I'm saying is, Christmas Eve when you're excited, what's coming the next day, what's under the tree.
yeah.
But obviously, as you get older, it's not the same, is it? No. It's just not because
It's
You
more
know,
of a graft.
yeah, you ask your mum, what do you want for Christmas? Because you're 15 or 16.
Yeah.
Oh, I want a pair of Nike Air Max or something. And you know you're going to get the Nike Air Max.
I can't even ask my
Where,
mum anymore.
yeah, but, I know, mate, you know what I mean?
Yeah, or my
but then
dad. Thanks, Brad.
but back in the day, well, back in the day though,
What's it
like,
nice having a mum?
oh, you're fuck off now, come on.
I'm sick of this.
Well, it's like Sonny said. Sonny's froze up. Look at Sonny's frozen up face, Liam.
Son is froze. Look at that face. There you guys are listening to the audio, but if you wanted to check Sonny's face up, please go over to our YouTube channel and watch it. It looks like it's just about to, and the cupboards in the background make it look like he's having a shit. It looks like he's done basin on his toilet.
He's had too much Christmas turkey.
Oh, you'll see in a minute.
Was that me?
No, you was that. It looked like you was taking a dump.
Yeah, we're going back to
really
it. It's like Sonny mentioned in part 1. You know, you used to circle loads of things in Argos and you don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
That's the magic of Christmas.
I couldn't even afford an Argos catalogue.
They're free, you know.
I'm joking.
You got me.
I'm that poor. I couldn't even afford one.
I couldn't get the bus into town. I couldn't afford the bus fare to get an Argos catalogue. But yeah, I think it was that as soon as I realised that excitement has gone, you know, and then I got it all back with my kids.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
But that for me, mate, to be honest with you.
What about you, Liam?
Best and worst.
Settle in, guys. This is going to be a fucking good one.
Best and worst Christmases, yeah? Or best and worst what?
Memories.
Stop for the worst.
Watching his mum and dad in a weird encounter.
That was his best. that was his best first ever wank.
I remember one Christmas I was 16 and I woke up to Christmas morning with no presents.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's harsh. And you were 16?
I was 16. I woke up to
no
presents. I got presents in there. I got presents in the afternoon from my mum. I got presents, but my dad never. Okay. My dad got that drunk on Christmas Eve, forgot to wrap him, and didn't do anything for her, and then didn't wake up on Christmas Day. And then I went to my mum's, and I.
Mate, that's actually a bit upsetting. You're right, Fred. And if you need a minute, just have a minute.
Let it all sink in, people. Let it all sink in. I woke up on Christmas Day with no presents at 16.
Wow.
He was 16. He was fucking grown up by then. Suck it up, buttercup.
Yeah. Surely you had your own kid at 16.
I wasn't far off, mate, let me tell you.
But the best memory I got... well, I have actually quite a lot of good memories.
Man.
Brent, we can fucking hear you. Why do you have to shout? God, yeah. Brent is. I tell you what, guys. Brent is such a numpty. Brent, when he realizes when you're recording and it goes right, yeah. Brendan, we can hear you when you shout, "Oh God!" every single time. So I'm gonna have to edit this. I'm gonna keep it in. Brendan is a numpty. When it crashes, just keep your mouth shut and go back on. We can carry on. God's sake. I'm trying to spill my heart out here.
I think this is going to be going down as one of his worst memories now.
Yeah, the worst Christmas is this right now. Right now.
It doesn't take much to get Bren aggravated, and it's aggravating me. That's all I'm going to say.
You just got to keep quiet for a bit, and then we'll just, just keep it quiet, and then change it and come back in.
And get that ironing done behind you, you scruffy cunt.
And if anybody doesn't know what Sonny's talking about, head over to YouTube and watch the video recording.
And subscribe, you bastards.
Yeah, exactly. So best memory was I had a My Pet Monster, and I loved it. Like
Is that one you spoke about before?
it's a big blue monster it's massive. It was about the same size as me, and it had like orange handcuffs on it, like chains, and it was chained, and then you could pull it and it ripped them open. And it's like, "Argh!" And
What's it called?
My Pet Monster.
My Pet Monster.
Yeah, and
It was cool.
It had a big green nose, and I tell you what, my mum and dad worked hard to get it. It was expensive, do you know what I mean? And they couldn't wait.
Oh, I remember these.
Yeah, and I remember my mum going, I can't, like, she still talks about, like, can you remember My Pet Monster? Like, it was the coolest thing that I ever got, apart from my He-Man figure's quite close. I loved the He-Man. But yeah, my Pet, when I first opened up that My Pet Monster, that was the best Christmas I had. Like, yeah.
Do you still have it, Liam?
No, unfortunately, they don't age very well. It was
quick look on eBay. There's one going for £631.75.
yeah.
You used to be able to smash them to pieces, though, didn't you?
Oh, I'd fight them.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, mate. You got a right dirty mind tonight. You have on this
I used to
episode.
smash these back doors in. No room in the inn.
Oh god!
Well, it's what we're gonna call My Pet Monster was a retro wrestling buddy.
Yeah,
Mm.
that was the. Well, I'll get into that another day, but yeah. My Pet Monster, fantastic, best day ever.
Brilliant, mate. Brilliant toy, Liam.
Yeah, it was
for me
fantastic.
for me, the probably the worst memory for me was not probably getting the gift I wanted, but it sounds dead sort of like selfish. And
Yeah, it
but I was
does.
a kid. Yeah, it's really selfish, but I can't remember.
But you can't remember who.
Oh,
Everybody.
£600 for a My Pet Monster.
Yeah, that's madness, isn't it? 600 quid.
But would it be a good investment? Because what's it going to be worth in another 20 years?
Maybe.
I mean, but saying that though, anything that's retro now would probably be classed as a good investment because what it's going to be worth. But then again, it might not be worth a tenner in 20 years' time.
The thing is, we're in that kind of era now where everybody's saving everything. So for anything that we're saving now, that's new. Like people collecting Pokemon cards, expecting in 100 years' time or 50 years time, it's going to be worth 200 grand. Like that's not the case. Like they're not going to be that expensive anymore because everybody's doing it. But to save things from the 80s, like you know, I used to have like this. And it's worth nearly £1,000, and it was this old Gremlins toy that you got when you watched Gremlins at the cinema, and yeah, it's worth about £1,000 now.
I mean, I did it. Do you know when they released the PS4, and I made it my mission to buy every single game that was released for it and keep it sealed.
Okay,
and that's what I was going to do. I was going to literally just buy every single game that was released, keep it sealed, and just squirrel it away. But then I thought to myself, what are you doing, you knobhead? Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Well, you know, it's going to, the time they might not be worth nothing, but even when they could be worth something, I'm going to be, you know, it's going to be no good to me. So I just sold them all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%. What about you, Sonny? Come on, best and worst Christmas again.
Yeah, so the worst one was, like I said before I disconnected, was was just not having the gift that I wanted to. Really, nothing really traumatizingly happened over Christmas. But yeah, that was probably one of my worst ones. It's a box standard one. It's a boring one. Sorry, guys. But my best memory, and it was the funniest memory of my mum ever. And to this day, like we touched on it on the last episode slightly, where you guys were talking about it, and I just come back to me, and I thought, right, next episode was my mum. God rest her soul. She was losing her eyesight, and we bought her a gift, and I think it was like a nice top or something, or an item of clothing. Me and my wife did, and she got a gift from my sister and my brother, and so on and so forth. And then
I think I'm going to be doing a lot of editing here. think you lads need to sort your internets out.
Not the internet.
So I'll have to edit. I'll jump in and edit this. I'll chuck it in Caden Live and edit it.
This fucking stupid Streamlabs.
Uninstall it while we're here. Let's just take 5 minutes. Go uninstall it. Go to the stop.
Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
No, carry on. Carry on, because I've left it open. Hopefully it won't open again.
All right, okay.
Yeah, so
I'll edit all this. Don't worry.
Yeah, my best memory was my mum. She got only a few gifts this time, this Christmas period, and it was just the fact that she just went, "Is that it?" When she opened up the present, she went, "Is that it?" Like, and her face dropped like a baby, like a child, and I was just like, and I kind of lost my rag with her. I was like, "What do you mean? Is that?" It's like, "Mum, you're like nearly 60 odd. Do you know what I mean, like, grow up." But looking back on it now, it's the funniest thing she's ever done, and it absolutely, like, I look back at it now. At the time, I was fuming, but like I look back at it now, it's like such a great memory. The fact that she just went, like, "Is that it? Like, where's the rest of it? Everything I do for you bastards, if you can't even buy me some gifts."
I remember
Not realizing that the gift was probably an expensive gift. That she would have preferred 10 cheaper gifts or something.
Yeah,
10 Dove sets or something.
Yes.
I remember my nan, for her birthday, we got her some of these. Those glasses that can help you see really well, like when your cataracts is completely going and you can get them and you can see really well.
Yeah.
My nan lost a tear duct, so she couldn't cry. But she remember we put the football on her, and she watched the football. And she's like, "I can't believe I can see the football again." And she was deaf and going blind. She could see the football. And she was like, "I can't nearly cry." And then for Christmas, it was like, "We'll get a hearing as well." So we paid for these really. Back in the day, there was like the first time because now hearing aids are perfect. Like most people can hear with them now. And we got the expensive ones and we put them in, and she was like, "Oh my God." And she's like, "If you guys don't understand, like, I can hear and I can see like I did when I was in my 20s. I'm so happy." That's and then amazing. my auntie started talking. She went, and she took them out. And we were laughing our heads off, and then she was like, "What?" Like, pretend that she didn't think that we all watched her do it. When she took them out, she's like, "Fucking hell, she's a banshee."
Brilliant.
Love it, yeah. So yeah, that's
guys.
Yeah.
Sorry to just interrupt there, but yeah, moving on. Best and worst. It's kind of like the theme of this episode today, and we'll talk about movies in the last episode and sort of traditions and stuff. But what's the best and worst Christmas movie? Like the Christmas movie you've watched a million times versus the Christmas movie you couldn't even get through to finish. I want to start with Liam this time. I don't think you can make us cry on this one.
So the worst, I'm just not a fan of these Hallmark films, any of them. I hate with a passion those traditional Hallmark.
Give us an example. Love Actually?
No, great film, fantastic film.
I think it's all about the Hallmark. This is like that one of them Christmas channels that come on over Christmas, Sonny. Has just got the most.
Yeah. There you go. Like, right. Christmas at Dollywood. Fuck off. I hate it.
I wouldn't even consider that a Christmas movie, mate.
Yeah. So if you don't consider that as a Christmas movie, The Polar Express, I hate it.
Yeah, Polar Express is quite scary, I thought.
I thought it was shit. It's got really nothing to do with Christmas, except it's just based around Christmas. Or Die Hard.
Oh, mate, get out.
I've never watched it though,
You've never watched Die Hard?
No.
You don't like Bruce Willis?
I don't like action films. I'm not an action film person. I don't like.
Your favourite films are Gladiator and Lord of the Rings.
Okay, so let me explain. So like, Gladiator is based on a true story of the guy Maximus. So I can live with that, and it's quite accurate. If you wanted to do something like I like Van Damme and I like Steven Seagal and I like all the old 80s stuff like Arnold Schwarzenegger Commando and Predator and all that stuff, but I hate stuff like Jason Statham. I hate stuff like Jackie Chan. Because it's
well, you hate Asians.
Jason Statham's not Asian.
He is, mate. He's from Hilton in Derbyshire.
But no, like I just don't like action films. I know I've never watched a James Bond. I've never watched a Die Hard, and
I've never watched a James Bond.
yeah, and it just doesn't intrigue me. So yeah, I can't say it's the worst film, Die Hard, but The Polar Express is. But the best Christmas film, which I watch every year, and I have done my whole life since I can remember, is It's a Wonderful Life, and I cry every single time. And it is one of the most beautiful films ever made, and it's got everything you need in Christmas. It tells you exactly what Christmas is about, and if you don't cry at that film, you are either a psycho or
Robbo.
you've got Robbo. But Robbo's like, that film is bloody crap, duck. It bloody reek crap that.
Where's me bread and dripping for me tea, mother?
Yeah, it bloody
Oh,
reek.
the Irish now.
Yeah, no, what's that? Where's that? Where did that come from?
Edit that bit out. Edit that bit out.
Yeah, I don't really think that I want to go and listen to and watch one of those films. That's how it is.
Oh, have we gone to Jamaican now? What's going on here?
It's a Newcastle. That was Newcastle, Jamaican.
Situation.
Jamaican.
Let's see how I got myself in one of these situations. That's not how Robbo sounds. Robbo sounds like, oh, Lord, listen here, dog. Like, I want to go up to that film and watch that Die Hard, but it reek crap, I bloody told you.
Proper cream bowl.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly what it is. Yeah, so, yeah, Polar Express. And It's a Wonderful Life. There you go.
It's a Wonderful Life. Bren, on to you,
Mate,
mate.
this is where Liam gets mad because I don't like all that old shit. That It's a Wonderful Life, Miracle on 34th Street, The Snowman, boring, mate. Bore me to tears.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why the hell is It's Wonderful Life boring?
Just don't find it interesting, mate. I don't know.
Would it be interesting if Jason Statham was throwing grenades at him while he was running through the streets?
Because probably my favourite Christmas films, I probably have to, and like Liam said, probably watch. I can't just pick one. That's my problem. Because there's three that we religiously watch.
Marley and Marley.
It's Bill Murray in Scrooged.
Oh, mate. What
boring. Joking.
Love that film.
Joking.
Joking. Tomorrow, mate.
Obviously, and then the obvious two, Home Alone and Elf. Just brilliant.
Yeah. I think with the last two you went very straight down the. But yeah, Scrooged is.
Scrooged
is a classic. It's brilliant.
It's
brilliant,
like the old
on.
What's it? What's the Charles Dickens film? Come on.
Go on.
With Scrooge in it. With Scrooge in it. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Christmas Carol.
Sorry. So it's a Christmas Carol, but reimagined with Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And it's just I just remember watching that years ago, and it stuck with me. Bosh, just watch it.
It's quite adulty though, isn't it? You shouldn't be watching it as a kid.
It is, mate.
But
mate, my dad used to sit me down when I was 7-8 years of age to watch the fucking Warriors and Scum.
So I watched Bloodsport when I was 5.
Yeah, so let's be honest, mate. 18 ratings meant fuck all to me. So. You know what I mean?
I mean, 18 at 5.
Yeah, I watched my first porno at 7.
I'm going off the Christmas vibe here, but that greenhouse scene in Scum, mate, has haunted me for life. You know what I mean?
Never seen it.
Well, don't watch the greenhouse; it makes you feel sick.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you shouldn't have watched that when you was a kid.
Yeah, it's not.
Certain things like my mate used to let him watch his kid watch Game of Thrones, but he used to cover his eyes on certain bits, and then he forgot to. So she sat on that wagon and opens up a vagina. It's like shit.
Well, I mean, no, this is a whole episode. I'm going off key. I'm going off top.
So coming back to it. So yours was Scrooged.
Home Alone, Elf. And then I just just a wonderful art. I'll tell you what I'll go with.
Die Hard.
I'm gonna go with The Snowman.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Horrible film.
Yeah.
Horrible.
I do see
Can someone explain?
I do see where Liam's coming with the Polar Express though. Because that was my kids' era. And they fucking loved it. But I'm with Liam. I find it weird.
Yeah, it's crap.
Weird more than anything.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
For me, it's like there's one. it's not like I'm the same as you, Bren. My run of the mill, like just box standard answers: Elf, Home Alone, stuff like that, right? But the one that people actually don't tend to like, and I've seen it on a poll recently where they didn't rate this as a Christmas film and they said it was absolutely garbage, was Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I loved it.
What a film!
What a film!
What a film, man! It was awesome.
That I
What
tell you
they
what,
say gets
I've not watched
slated.
that this year yet. I've not watched. I'm going to watch that. That's a great film.
Top
That's a
film.
pure Christmas film right there.
Yes, top film.
Bren hates it. Look.
No, I don't. I just can't understand how the dad is trying to get his son the most popular toy for Christmas.
Turbo Man.
Yeah.
Turbo Man.
And can't get the Christmas present that he wants to get his son, and it's all based around Christmas.
It's
But it's not a Christmas film.
It's a full-on Christmas film.
It's a Christmas film,
Yeah,
man.
of course it is. It's called Jingle All the Way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is the title.
Yeah.
You can't jiggle all the way in autumn. And then my worst one, my absolute worst. Oh, do you know what? It might sound controversial, might not, but I think it's basically any of the Home Alones after number 2.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
shit, aren't they?
They are again based around Christmas. Anything after 2 is just shit. I watched them as well, and I thought, let me give it a try. Nah,
No, terrible.
just shit. It's like, come on,
I think
how many kids can actually take on grown people? We gave them the benefit.
You
of the
don't know
doubt
my
before.
area where I grew up, mate. I think most of the kids could take on adults.
Everybody had micro machines, Sonny.
Yeah. Look at it. The first one that was a blip. Yeah. Second one, they're both Macaulay Culkin and the Wet Bandits are in a different city, different town, so they don't know their surroundings. But the rest of them, it's just bollocks, mate.
What is a
Can't be
quick
doing
question? Quick question. Home Alone. There is plans of a remake. Seriously, for next year, plans of a remake.
I
Macaulay
have
Culkin.
seen that.
Yeah.
I thought they remade it. I thought Disney Channel remade it last year.
No, with Macaulay
Yeah.
Culkin, all
With
the
Macaulay
old,
Culkin, the original,
all
except
the
for
old
Jack, 'cause
actors.
He's
Yeah.
R.I.P. and
Yeah, rest in peace.
he might be downstairs.
Spectacles,
actually. He might be
testicles,
down.
wallet, and watch. Yeah. So yeah.
That's Nuns on the Run.
Yeah, Nuns on the Run. That was a good film. We're not getting into films, but Nuns on the
No,
Run.
not yet.
We
But
can
yeah,
go all day.
Yeah. It's
What a film.
any of the Home Alones, absolute garbage. Liam's gone. Is he gone?
Mate, Home Alone. I mean, not Home Alone. Nuns on the
Testicles,
Run.
what it was.
Did you ever watch Nuns on the Run?
No.
Right, so it's just it's ridiculous. It's like two bank robbers.
It's Eric Idle and Robbie Coltrane.
And they're two bank robbers and they hide in a nunnery. And they're like, I'm Sister Gertrude.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why he said,
Yeah.
they have to hide it. They were saying, how do you do the sign of the cross? And he's like, you have to go spectacles, testicles, wallet and watch.
Yeah. It's like,
Awesome.
when they're in the gym and the woman comes up with her boobs in the face and it's just funny. It's just funny.
It's just 80s slapstick comedy, isn't it? All it is.
Yeah, sorry.
So moving
Right,
on.
back to Christmas. Back to Christmas.
Best and worst.
Best and
And
worst.
this is going to be a good one because I think you guys have both got a lot of knowledge in this. Best and worst Christmas songs.
Oh.
I've got my number one. My number one's never changed.
Go on then,
It's
Brent.
easy for me, mate. Fairy Tale of New York. Absolute love it. As soon as I hear that song, mate, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
That is Christmas in a nutshell for me. You
Cool.
know, I think I even read somewhere the other day, Liam might back me up, that they made out it's not a Christmas song.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, basically what they're trying to do is take it away from Christmas, because of the derogatory and comments about it and the way that it's saying. Basically, saying faggot in the thing. The LGBTQ community are still trying to get rid of the song over Christmas, and no offense, it's never gonna go. And people will fight it. No, people fight it tooth and nail. You ain't got a chance in hell. And and people, I know exactly what happened. People there'll be group after group just saying, right, let's make it number one, and they'll just keep going. So
Yeah, like they did with, was it Rage Against the Machines one year?
Right.
brilliant,
Got it to number one.
brilliant. Just to beat X Factor, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
But when the people band together, we can do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that, mate. X Factor ruined Christmas number one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
so,
I agree.
so you think about it. All the years that have gone by, Shakin' Stevens, Elton John, Step Out, all these, and then when they started that X Factor fucking final was always on the week before Christmas Day, and some shit like Leona fucking Lewis or some shit like that would
She
be
was
number
all
one.
right. She was all right.
So if you listen to the radio now, you do not hear these X Factor songs come over Christmas anymore. Like you don't
Good.
hear the Christmas songs. And that I'm not. It's not my turn for songs yet.
But anyway, yes, yeah,
It's not my turn.
And what's your worst one then, Bren?
it'd be anything fucking X Factor generated, mate.
Yeah.
Anything. I mean, if
Regurgitated shit from X
if I
Factor.
think, yeah, if I'm thinking about a Christmas themed worst number one, oh, I don't know, man. Because I do love a Christmas song. I hate that Mariah Carey bag of shit.
What?
Yeah.
And anything, and I tell you what else does my head in as well is anything that Michael Bublé does over Christmas.
Mate.
It's just absolutely no. You can't just leave it for Dean Martin to sing, man. Why do you have to put your stupid voice over it? Nobody wants to hear that shit.
Michael Bublé is God. He comes back at Christmas, and then he goes back in.
It's like Austin Powers, mate. It's frozen for fucking 11 months, and then comes out. Yeah, probably that Mariah Carey one, mate. To be honest, that's annoying.
Oh, that's a big shout.
I don't like it, mate.
I'd like to see the comments on this one.
And anything by
Bublé,
I know.
and anything by Bublé. So Fairy Tale of New York, Pogues, and Kirsty McCarroll from one. And I'm gonna plump for Mariah Carey, whatever that song's called. Yeah, annoying.
Liam.
This is a tough one for me. Really tough.
He's looking for shit Christmas songs now.
No. I was actually trying to do a soundboard for Chris. Add some soundboards for Brendan. It's a tough one for me. I love music, so I mean, my best. I used to the Pogues to me is the ultimate pinnacle song for Christmas, but it's quite dark for me just because it was my dad's favourite one. So every Christmas I struggle with Christmas because of that song. So every time I hear it, I think of my dad. It's getting easier, but you know, it is the pinnacle Christmas song. It is the ultimate Christmas song, and I can't fault it. Band-Aid used to be my favourite, but I'm
banned that now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're trying to ban Band-Aid, and I'm starting to get a bit get fucked off with all these people trying to ban these all amazing Christmas songs. But Band-Aid this year hasn't been that good for me either. I've not really enjoyed it, and I find that weird. E17 I usually get all Christmassy with, and I've not. So I think it's Shaky. Is it Shaking Stevens? Coming home for Christmas.
That's Chris Rea, isn't it?
Chris Rea, that's it. Yeah, that's.
What's that behind you, Brad?
It's my daughter, mate.
Oh right. Okay, I'll shit myself.
I'm podcasting in her bedroom. Not that anybody listening or viewing wants to know that shit.
Yeah. Brad, she's not. She's got a fellow in there. Get him out.
I own 51% of this podcast.
What'd she say?
What'd you say?
I own 51%.
Because I'm in her bedroom, she owns 51% of the rights to this podcast.
Tell her get them fucking clothes ironed. Never mind.
Sonny said, sort your fucking room out, you tramp.
I didn't say that, and then I will.
She's actually got a pair of grundies on the bed. Like, I'm not joking. Look, there's a thong on the bed. Brent, get it off. Not really, Brent. There's a Santa thong on the bed.
Hey, this is lads of the past uncut.
Oh, mate.
This is what it's all about. This is a proper podcast,
mate. Your face would have said that. You went, you fucking. Get that Santa thong off that bed now. Who's that for? There's no room in this inn. Get him out.
What's your worst one, Liam?
Sorry, worst song. So Chris Rea, coming home for Christmas. That's
you actually. Know that?
I love it. Like that's yeah. But I'm actually going to agree with Mariah Carey or NSYNC. They keep trying to bring that NSYNC song out. Is it not Little Donkey? I don't know what it was, but the NSYNC tried to release a Christmas song. And literally every time, no one uses it or plays it. But yeah.
I'm just trying to find that NSYNC song now. You said it.
I can't remember what it's called. It's something like Christmas Fever. They're trying to find, but coming home for Christmas.
Yes, I do remember.
Coming home. I love it. Great song. So yeah, they're mine.
Yeah, for me, it's my sort of out there kind of favorite song is got to be Proper Crimbo, Bo Selector. What a tune! That it's just
It
brilliant.
is really good.
It's a very good song.
But they don't play it, do they?
No, very rarely they play it. Very rarely. Some honourable mentions for you guys, and you say yes or no. As simple as that. The Darkness, Christmas
Great song.
time. We think that.
Wicked song.
No.
Brilliant.
No?
Glorified Queen. Carry on.
Glorified Queen. Okay, cool. Feliz Navidad.
Love it.
Feliz Navidad.
Hate it.
Wow, I
Love
love the difference in opinion is brilliant here.
Yeah,
I mean, it's brilliant. And the Mariah Carey obviously song was "All I Want for Christmas Is You." Obviously, you both did like that.
Rubbish.
Last Christmas by Wham.
Last Christmas by Wham. Great song.
Yeah, great song.
Yeah.
Cool.
Brenna, you googling that? Brenna, you googling?
No, what am I googling?
He's not even paying attention.
What did you say?
2 + 2.
7.
So he's done again. No, it was just saying we're songs. So what was the last song that you just said? Wham. Do you like Wham song?
I like it on Christmas Day so I don't get Whamageddoned.
Yeah.
Yeah, but George Michael and Wham, mate, it's a classic Christmas song, isn't it? Really.
I don't think George Michael's ever made a bad song.
I'm not a George Michael fan. I said it on Mods, Mohawks and Mosh Pits when we spoke about the 90s the other day. I'm not a massive George Michael fan, but I respect and everything he's done. And he's got a fantastic voice as well.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's made a bad song. I actually got a lot of respect for George Michael, and I think his, you know, even when like people gave him stick for being a homosexual and whatnot, he still carried on doing his own thing and didn't give a shit.
I don't give a shit about anything like that.
No,
I just don't. I don't know. I don't mind. I don't know actually because I do. Yeah, George Michael. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, he's a legend. You know, but I wouldn't go out my way to listen to his albums. Put it that way.
yeah, I know what you mean. And
You
you won't go out to dress like him either.
It makes you wonder, though, doesn't it? Because you know, he was very much a sex symbol to all the women back in the 80s and 90s.
He was massive.
Yeah, massive sex symbol kidder.
He was, and when he found out he was gay, like it was the same with Stephen Gately though. I think that he was out era. He was one of.
Do you know what, Joe? When these sex symbols come out as being, you know, homosexual and all power to them, I think women fancy him even more.
I think you could see it though. I think with I can see it. I've got a really good gaydar. Like I can see it. Like I can see it off. And I mean, it's nothing offensive. Like it's just I know when some people just can't tell when people are gay, and like I just know when people are gay. But it's I knew Stephen Gately was.
Without being too controversial on these podcasts, I mean, I've got no problems, man. Crack on, whatever you want to do with your life, get on with it. But I just can't stand these people like Sam Smith, who have to shove it in your face.
Yeah,
you know, that's the shit that I don't like.
Yeah, well, that's another thing that we don't talk about in the
podcast. That's another episode completely.
Yeah, but it's not.
Yeah, sorry to jump in there, guys.
Yeah,
Last Christmas is a classic, by the way, Sonny.
Yeah, Last Christmas, great song.
Last Christmas is a great song. Probably my worst one, and this might be controversial to you guys because you guys probably like this chat, but Blue Christmas by Elvis.
No, I actually didn't like it. I love Elvis, but it's a really, really annoying song. Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's probably Elvis's worst song.
Yeah, definitely. And one more honourable mention is Bruce Springsteen, Santa Claus Coming to Town.
Yeah, well, you can't knock the boss man.
Legend.
Mate, do you know what song I forgot about? I love it.
Man. That.
Do you know Mud? It'll be lonely this Christmas without you to hold. It'll be cold without you to hold. this Christmas. I love that song.
Great. What about Jackson 5? I saw Mummy kissing Santa Claus. Awful. I hate that song.
Yeah, I bought that.
I think it's
Yeah, I'm not-
really, really
When a
rude.
child is born, Johnny Matthews.
Hate it.
Hate it.
My dad, right? Fun fact: my dad worked QDF, and all the blokes there used to say, "You look like Johnny Matthews. You look like Johnny Matthews." Anyway, he comes home, tells my brother, he said, "Hey, did you know this guy called Johnny Matthews? Everybody at work. I don't know why he's Polish.
From where's he
Uh,
from?
everybody at work said I look like this Johnny Matthews, and it's good, innit? It's good, innit?" And my brother's like, "No, not really, Dad. He was a raging homosexual." It's like, what? So I went back to everybody at QDF saying, "Who the fuck's Johnny Matthews? Don't be calling me Johnny Matthews."
Quality.
There you go.
Quality.
The NSYNC
yeah.
song was called "I Never Knew the Meaning of Christmas." Dickheads.
I don't know if any of you guys know, but Liam Gallagher did a good Christmas song.
No, I didn't.
All you dreaming of, it's called. He did it for charity. It was a good Christmas song.
Not a Christmas song. I'm just joking. I'm just
It
trying
is.
to wind you up.
No, it is.
I've never heard it.
What's that? I like that. Wizard. What's that song Liam Wizard did?
Oh, all I wish it could be Christmas.
Christmas every day.
I know that's when you know it's Christmas. That's
Yeah,
when you know
I
it's
agree.
Christmas.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
agree, mate. I agree.
So,
And the Slade one.
we could go all day about Christmas
All
songs.
day, all day.
We've got an episode coming up on that on MMM.
And that, my friends, was Mods Wilson episode.
Yeah. we don't need to do a Christmas special. We've done it now.
So that's it, guys. That's it for the second and final installment of the Christmas special for Lads of the Past Nostalgia. I thought we'd best end it quick before my internet drops again and absolutely destroys this episode. But yeah, thanks for joining us. Again, like and subscribe. Check us out on all the platforms. Check our TikTok, our Facebook. Anything from you, Liam?
No, just keep liking and subscribing. Just help it. Everything Patreon's going to be set up on January the 17th. So please join our Patreon. Every Patreon person who signs up, I totally forgot to mention the other episode, will be mentioned on each episode. So everybody who subscribes, we will happily mention you on our podcast.
Shout out.
Yeah. So every episode, if you sign up, every episode you'll be mentioned. So yeah, thank you.
And Bren, anything from you, mate?
Yeah, just everybody that's been with us. Obviously, we've had the revamp, you know, and we're bigger, we're stronger, and we're better. And 2025, it's takeoff time. Merry Christmas, all.
Oh, I thought you was joking.
No, I'm not joking. We're going to take off, lads. Seriously. So hit that like, follow, subscribe. Merry Christmas.
But before you go, do you guys know any Christmas jokes?
Liam's searching them up now. Such a prick, with his two.
Here we go.
Screens.
Here we go.
No, I'm actually trying to think of. So I'll remember. I'm going to give you a couple, but then I'll remember. So what the reason was, my dad used to sing this because my dad's a dickhead. But he used to sing Roy Chubby Brown. He's a big Roy Chubby Brown fan. And he used to sing Frosty the Snowman was another useless prick. What was it? No, hold on. Frosty the Snowman. Oh, that's it. It's Frosty the Snowman. He was another useless cunt. He built him with a 12-foot prick and it stuck out in front. When the girls came out to play, Frosty just said, suck it. But within an hour, he started to melt and Frosty just said, fuck it. There you go. So my dad used to sing that.
I'll tell you, I'm going to put an earworm. It's everybody listening to this episode right now.
Yeah.
Later we'll have some fucking pie and we'll do some caroling.
Bob.
That's what she says. She doesn't say later we'll have some pumpkin pie. Listen to the song closely.
That's a fucking pie.
later we'll have some fucking pie.
Why does so here we go. So why does Tupac and Biggie enjoy Christmas? Of course, they love rapping.
Gosh,
Fucking get in there.
I'm developing a new character. It's called an Indian Scouser. But he talks in Punjabi and a little bit of English. And I was doing it to Ravinda today, and she was fucking raging. Like, what the fuck are you doing? She's absolutely losing her head. Brilliant. Are we still recording?
Yes.
Anyway, guys, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Have a fantastic New Year. We will see you in the New Year.
Yeah.
Like I said, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll shout you out.
Yeah, fantastic. A great episode, Sonny, mate. Loved it. Loved both episodes.
Thanks for joining. Peace out.
Woo.